What's up, everybody? That's right here with more Final Fantasy 11. Last time we did more Winds of the Goddess. Today we're doing more Winds of the Goddess. We just did one more of the stock missions and need to continue those. Find out what the hell Captain Clara is doing. Train the people. Alright. Well, let's start. Say, and so that's right. Is it true that Zed has been arrested and imprisoned? Why, that man was like a brother to me, the honorable soldier that I've ever known. Ever since the day he saved me from the black blade of Baigo Headtaker, I swore to myself that I'd follow him to the end of the earth if he asked. I would. Question his honor, not 1 minute. 1 second for... Wait, 1 second for as long as I lived. I don't know why that sounded weird to me. Forgive me, that's right. My emotions got the better of me for the moment there. I hope I wasn't overheard. Phew, that was a close one. But weren't you able to persuade the others to listen to reason? Nope. I don't know what happened out there at the glacier, but surely Z deserves the chance to clear his name. Nicholas and 5 Moons are inside. You must talk to them and see what can be done. Our friend is counting on us, that's right. That song reminds me so much of fucking Timber from 8. Oh, that's right. I trust your journey back from the glacier was uneventful. But soon the rumors are true, as he has been locked away in a maximum security cell of the Benedict Watchtower. Captain Bartholomew took great pleasure in informing me of this fact personally. There's no word yet as to what punishment will be, but it'll not be light, I assure you. Convey the news to Volker as well. The events at Bucidine, Zed, and Clara's past, the true identity of Darksteel Hurricane. Let's suffice to say that he was in a state of disbelief. The two joined the Mithril Musketeers together, and he was closer to Zed than any save the captain herself. And yet, he knew nothing of all this. I can still hardly believe it myself. No Galco has ever felt the stain of prejudice could begrudge him from the depths of bitterness and hate he must have borne from the humans since that day, but to allow that to turn him into a wanton, reckless murderer. I fully intend to file an official report to the security office on Darksteel Hurricane's identity. Volker would have none of that, however. He still believes in them, and insists that Captain Clara must have had due reason for taking Zed under her wing. Truly, his injuries have gone to his head. It seems clear to me that any shred of honor once possessed by our one-time comrades is gone. We will deal with now with little more than two common criminals. Still cannot simply disregard the words of my superior. We will refrain from notifying the authorities until we can ascertain their motives beyond a shadow of a doubt. Mum's the word on when you see, that's right. And yeah, forgive me. I shouldn't burden you with my musings on matters beyond your control. Volker has recovered from his wounds and will soon be restored to active duty. 5 Moons and I must return to Company Skink as well. Your assistance has been greatly appreciated, that's right. Until we meet again. It's kind of weird they're just gonna let it go. Basketball game's an OT. Only 49 to go. What's that you say? Nicholas and 5 Moons have returned to their unit? Do they intend to leave Zed to rot away in his cell? Will they sit idly by as he sentenced to death? He was their comrade. Are bonds of mithril so brittle as this? I worry for Zed, that's right. The look in your eyes tells me you feel the same. I know. Why don't you pay a visit to Benedict Watchtower? Surely your company would praise his spirits. And there just might be a way to help restore his good name. Here, take this and tell Zed that it's from his real loyal friends. That no matter how many turn against him, there are those of us who will always believe. Sack of victuals. Right, Benedict Watchtower is actually North Gustaberg. I hit the wrong button. Unity chat is open, so let me clear this. And then I'm going to put on the signet one for the week. Not that. Actually, I need to do the daily shit still. What can I take off that I'm not gonna do? I can take this off for now. I have somebody for like vanquishing shit. Wait, what's this? I'm not 117, right? I don't think I am. 114. So, you know, I can probably take that one off for now. Okay, where was it? This one. Hey, did I clear these? Yeah, I did, okay. What was I doing? Anniversary. It's at E11, and I gotta talk to Roderick. I was hoping to call him on earlier today, so I can get like a lot of hours in again, but that didn't happen. And I'm gonna go to the movies too at like 7, so I still do have, and I gotta eat dinners, but I can probably go for like 3.5. At least 3 hours. Which I would like more, especially for this game, but it is what it is. Yeah, Jason Tatum played shit in the first half. Like, didn't even score a basket. He was like 0 for like 12 or some shit. And he's been good the second half though. Now it's a bad pass. Excuse me. But Philly needs this game. They lose this, they're down 3-1. I mean, I guess that could have been a foul. He kind of pushed off, but they didn't call it. It's the problem, like referees, is like some of them, it's in all sports too, some of them call games differently. It's just like, why? Should I all be like on the same page and do the same fucking thing? I'll go down. I can remember where the ramp is. I think it's right here. I passed it. Dude, where the hell is it? Is it way back here? Oh, it is way back here. I mean, overall, I do think Boston is the better team, but Oh, Harden for 3, bro. That was on point. It's a nail biter on like most of the games that have been on the second half. There's a lot of Legionnaires here. I went too far. I'm gonna go this way. I think that's a tower right there. I don't think he got it off. Did he get it off? He did make it. Ooh, that's gonna be close. I don't think he got it off though. They're all walking the locker room. Yeah, I don't think he did. That would have been insane though if had he made that. All right. Hello, Roderick. Yeah, he didn't. Close though. You're here to visit who? Seed? Ah, you mean the deserter. We've got the cavern oaf shackled up in our darkest cell. He won't be disgracing the Republic anymore, not on my watch at least. What's that? Provisions for the prisoner? Ha! Lockpicking that sausage, a file perchance. I'll be taking that off your hands right now, mister. Now go on in, but make it quick. Now do you see, Zeed? Your friends have shown their true colors, but take heart. Your one true comrade is here. It's fucking Clara. You can tell, yeah. Dude, that sword looks huge compared to her. Strike for Zarkabard. Preen's dark plots have already cost the lives of many of a brave basketeer. Bestalker? Bestalker. Why was I saying that like a fucking musketeer? Bestalker. His villainy cannot be allowed to continue unchecked. Dude, I feel like I put this sweater on and like something like fucking bit my arm. Fucking itches. Lend your blade beside me, Zeed. Together we will bring justice to the land once more. Captain. Zeed, have you forgotten your vow from that day? Another step and I cut you down where you stand. I will follow you. I remember as if it were yesterday, as I stood on the precipice of despair. It was you who shined upon me a ray of hope, and saw me through to see another day. I swore my life to you, no matter who you may be, or what may happen from here. This is a debt I intend to repay. If you would have my sword, it is yours. Where you would go, there I shall follow. That's right. I leave the others in your care. Farewell. I wonder what's up with her, though. She's too hot to be evil. But the prisoner has escaped, but that's impossible. Those were solid iron bars. Curses, I must organize a search party. You, be gone from here before I have you shafted to the wall and placed with the Galka scum. Alright, I gotta take this sweater off, dudes. Getting hot. Like I said, I think something fucking bit my arm. Just itches. Alright. So I'm assuming we're gonna go back to town, but let me find out. Yep. I could warp there, it'd probably be faster, but you know what? Oh, mount, screw it. Yeah, so I was saying yesterday, I'm going to try to stream every day again. Last month I really didn't. Just because I figured, you know what, it's late. What's the point? It's not my like, normal stream time that late at night. I mean, I do stream late at night, but starting at like at 10 o'clock is not something I usually do. But if I have to, I have to. And at least play for a couple hours. If I'm tired, though, I'm not going to. Because like I said, I do wake up super early for work, but we'll see. I would like to play more just because there's so many games I need to get to. Ba, ba, ba. It's also part of the reason why I wasn't going to do this today, just because I was going to a shorter stream. So I was going to do more near, but try to get it out of the way. But that's going to be the focus for now. We're almost done with that. Like I said, we're already beat the game. We just get all the endings. So I think that'll take me too long. And then I'll move on to something else. What? I'm not sure. I think I'll do more of a modern game though first before I go into back to a retro game, either 6 Pixel Remaster or Tales of Legendia. But when I start that one, well, once I beat Nier, I'll start something modern. And like I said, I might, if I can go every day, a couple hours here and there, I might, you know, do 2 games besides this one, and just alternate a retro and then a modern, which will probably end up being more modern eventually, but. I technically, but there's games like I wanted to replay, like put on here, they're technically retro now too, that I wouldn't even consider retro. Like fucking PS3 era. Technically it's retro now. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, bro, once more. I have some news for you. What? Has he just escaped from the watchtower? As much as I believe in his innocence, surely this isn't the way. Why? This will only compound his guilt. There must be something we can do. Is something the matter, friend? Nicholas, 5 boots. You must listen. I can hardly believe it, but... What? Has he just vanished again? I worry for him, friends. There's nothing to be done to save him from his fate. I'm afraid the time for that is long past. He had a choice and he has clearly chosen the traitor's path. Besides, 5 Moons and I must soon make for Zarkavard. The Allied forces are locked in a bitter and crucial struggle against the Beastman Confederate. With the ranks of our army thinned, the disciplinary regiments have been summoned to the front lines. We can ill afford to be distracted by those two any longer. Though it pains me as well, we must wash our hands of them once and for all. You can't mean this. That's right. Surely you don't mean to abandon him too. If anyone could bring him back to make him see reason, it's you. If only he knew. If only we knew where the captain was taking him. Well, she said Zarkavard, so... Zarkavard? Why didn't you say so sooner? That's right. Do you realize what this means? None other than the president himself leads our army's advance in Zarkavard. No. Nicholas, does the captain mean to stake my life on it? If she finds him, I don't care how many guards he has in his retinue. It won't be enough. That's right. We have a moment to lose. You must go to Zarkavard and inform the field commanders of the danger. Then you must join up the Republican army and do everything in your power to see that no harm befalls the president. We must travel with the company Skink, but we'll follow as soon as we are able. Can we count on you? That's right. That's super quiet. I don't know why. Also, welcome, Bird. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. How's 11 today? Welcome, Terry. Welcome, Narcissi. Narciss? There you go. I am going through Winds of the Goddess. Doing the story part of the stock missions. Bird, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Hello, Valtimikuri. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. What made you want to go through the Windy Nation missions? Excellent. May have lost Zed, but you're as staunch ally as ever. Commander's endorsement is required for any soldier to be accepted into the President's retinue. I'll ask disciplinary Captain Herbert to prepare one. With the information you've given us, I'm sure we can convince him for the urgency of our cause. Now I gotta speed you, that's right. We shall meet again in Zarkabard. Alright. Alright, I don't have... Actually, we probably just go to Busadine, right? Hey, Valtimikuri. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay. Now, perfect. Enjoy the lurk and enjoy the game. I have a little skid. Good to see you safe, that's right. The President readies himself for battle with the command post up ahead. Take this recommendation and make your way there immediately. And take care to hold on to it. Gentle Tiger has replacements, but it's the long trek back to the Republic from here. Now hurry, that's right. The President's life depends on you. He uses like casting magic as he rides. Dude, they're fucking shit up. Commander's endorsement. I wonder where I can lose that. Okay. Now, where's the book here? There is one. There isn't. But we do have a crystal. Alright, where am I going? Examine the forbidding portal at I-7. It's very purple here. this. We grab the crystal before we go to the fight. This is the right spot, right? Oh no, it's farther. Come on. That's different. Seems like a very random spot to put a crystal. Oh. Campaign fight. Alright. Bum 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 bum. Harum Scarum. Alright, we're looking for a portal. I'm assuming it's in there. Yep. Alright. Who goes there? That mask, the Renegade War Cloud? What business have you here? Answer me before I... Ugh. Wow, dude. Z's got some fucking speed. Kinda weird he only has like one guard in front of him. That's actually not him, how about that? How I hoped I wouldn't see you here, Zeed. It's probably Volker. That voice, you're not. Volker. Zeed, what madness is this? What do you intend to do here? Answer me. Seek only the truth, nothing more. Wait, Zeed, are you truly so blind as to believe that Thane is your captain? Open your eyes, Zeed. Damn, the fool really means to go through with it. That's right, your timing couldn't be better. The president will return from field before long. With Clara and Zeed both about, we can't be too careful. Make straight for the command post. I'll sweep the area to ensure they haven't cornered him somewhere. Or elsewhere. It's a good word, guardsman. All clear, Mr. President, sir. Very well. Return to your post. Report back to me the first sign of enemy intruders. We must stay vigilant. Aye, sir. Oh. She found him. Halt, who goes there? Stefan. Clara. We've come to finish the deed, Preen, and this time, there'll be no intrusions. Traitorous wench, you'll feel our blades. This expansion has some really good animations. Pathetic. To join the others? That can be arranged. Wait, that face. You were. Why ask the name of one about to die and guard? Alright. Touch the door. What price of loyalty? Bum, 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 bum. Alright, and just to be safe. Choo. Alright, let's fuck her up. Stuck. Gotta find her. Oops. Too easy. We get answers now to why she's doing this. So the puny mortal can put up a fight. No wonder this woman trusted you. So you're just being controlled. Got it. Mr. President, are you hurt? Captain. What? Mentally fool after the next. I said no more intrusions. Nice weapon skill. What the? Dude, we die so much in this expansion. Zeed again. Zeed. What is the meaning of this? You try your blade against the wrong opponent, Zeed. Zeed. What vile fiend are you? What are you saying, Zeed? I am your... You are no captain, no friend of mine. Lay down your blade, traitor. Curses. Foiled again. Dude, fucking Clara is a badass. Halt. Not escape with your life. And off she goes. She's down below, after her. Your Excellency, are you safe? For the time being, it would seem. This makes twice you've saved my life, soldier. Zeed, so this is what you meant by the truth. The words she spoke to me that day still burn in my mind. The next time we meet, it will not be me that stands before you. Her voice, the look in her eyes, I have no doubt. That was the Captain Clara I knew. But that fiend I crossed swords with just now, that was something else entirely. That was not our captain, it was something unholy. Volker, you must seek out the truth. Find the true Captain Clara. She even still lives. Now I must return to face my sentence. Seed. And you shall go with him. Mr. President, if you would atone for your heinous deeds, then do so with your actions. Running away in that gallows cell will not bring back those that died by your hand. The least you can do is devote the rest of your days to those who still need you. Is that not what Clara, the true Clara, would want you to? Surely a part of you, her, still remains. This is why she seeks you out so doggedly time and again, even as the shadow consumes her soul. Nicholas and Five Moons too have languished in her disciplinary ranks long enough. Any of this consider the Mithril Musketeers reinstated by the presidential decree. I command you to uncover the truth about Clara Bester together. What a nice guy. Yes, sir, Mr. President. But before we do, we return to the capital. Look at yourself, Volker. This is the second time in the span of days you've been born the brunt, of the Captain's dark wrath. You were in no condition to fight. The Mithril Musketeers march as one, or march not at all. Rest up, friend. Strike forth when your wounds have healed, and not before. What a caring guy. Zeed. Your Excellency, sir, I bring news from the field. The Kindred commander has fallen. Our enemy breaks to the north. Excellent. As Kindred go, so goes the Confederate. This will stay their advance for now. This is no time to breathe easy. Ready the troops. We move camp north before the night is through. We show the fiends no quarter. Sir, yes, sir. Alright. Back to Bastok. I could warp, but I think I'll just use the crystal. It's not that far. You get there from here, right? Yeah. Alright, so now that this mission's gonna be done, go back to the main story. I would assume that whatever's controlling her is working for the Beastmen. Wouldn't be like some other side thing, because that wouldn't make sense. Not this like late in the story. But isn't that right here of the Republic? While the entire Metalworks is abuzz with talk of how you saved the president's life. How did we hear you say? My dispatches came from the front lines. The president leads the Republican army on the advance deeper north into Zarkabard. We've got the Beastmen on the run, that's right. But is it true that Captain Clara made another attempt on his life? And what is Zeed? Zeed's a free man. I see. So the fiend that targets our president is not the true Captain Clara, but a demonic imposter? Now, there's a tale to chill the blood. With the Mithril Musketeers back on the job, and you at their side, the Republic couldn't be in the better hands. We're counting on you, that's right. A fourth staff. Enchantment retrace. Alright, we need to go to Sandoria. Looks closer. Bum, bum, bum. Wait, where is it? There it is. The last thing we saw from this storyline was Murgalice didn't remember who we were. That was the last thing. Yeah, it was. And we had to talk Lizette up. Cheer her up, you know? And that was it. So I'm assuming she's going back to Myakov now. We're coming here. Mr. Myakov, allow me first of all to thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to speak with us here today. Now, if you would, sir, please share with us the inspiration behind this, your latest show. So I think he's a reporter. It'd be my pleasure. I'm sure you all know by now, when it comes to the purest of artistic beauty and excellence, Dmitry Myakov knows no bounds. It matters not whether we stand before the royal throne or within the very bowels of hell. Myakov will continue to dance no matter what the circumstance. Even should the abyss be your destination, I, Alkathy Malikov, thou shall dance to the end of days. Bravo, bravo. That's right, over here. I like we're getting the Mogcast music. That just seems out of place here, but okay. Thank you for coming. We must have heard about the send-off. You hadn't? Why am I not surprised? To educate you, the Knights are being treated to a dance performance on the eve of their departure for Valdunia. I'm sure you were present for Mr. Myakov's interview. Did anything about his interaction with the journalists strike you as odd? I mean, these are both what he does all the time. I'm glad to hear it didn't escape everyone's attention. Those flowery words dripping like nectar from his mouth. I never heard something uncannily similar not so long ago. Here's my theory. This blurring of history and whitening of memories could only be the work of Atomos. It's devouring time as it sees fit and doing a rather shoddy job of patching together the shreds. Lizette, how is the girl supposed to rehearse while you're out here I don't even know what he's trying to say there. Hurry up inside this instant. I'll be right there, Mr. Myakov. socializing? That's probably what it is. I must go and prepare. But that's right, just this night, let's forget all the unsettling events of late and enjoy ourselves to the fullest, okay? Sure. Oh, so realize the Knights of the Ironcrest Hawk. You do treat Mike with the highest honor. He should know who he is, though, too, shouldn't he? With the highest honor of blessing us with your esteemed presence. We am beside ourselves with the anticipation of your arrival, sir. The finest seat in the house has been prepared for your viewing pleasure and comfort. Yeah, my thanks. That red cloak. But isn't that right? There's a seat inside with your name on it. Like she's all nervous, still twiddling her thumbs. It's fabulous to have you here, but I'm afraid young Lizette won't be gracing the stage tonight. The other girls insisted they don't remember her, and they just can't seem to keep in time. Well, that's a shame. I mean, even though they don't remember, you think they could still dance in time because they've been together for so long. Like, the dance routine's the same. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Troop Mayakov, I extend to you our warmest welcome. Tonight, we prepared a special performance to honor the brave knights who will soon leave hearth and home behind to march to the further frozen north. Please join me now in the spirited round of applause for these indefatigable defenders of Sandoria. Thank you, thank you. At this juncture, I would like to call upon Sir Rigelize, the Knights of the Ironcrest Hawk, to say a few words on behalf of the Kingdom's Knights. Please make yourselves at ease. Before I begin, I would like to say that I stand before you as an equal, for truly no man or woman here is less worthy than I to be given the stage. The fire of war has raged across the realm, from Jugner to Lathain to the very gates of our fair city. In this age of strife, 'tis all too easy to succumb to despair. But never must we lose heart, for though the sun may set, it most assuredly will rise again, and we may behold the light of morn banishing the darkness. The beastmen may rend our flesh and batter our walls, but never will they shatter our courage. The blade may break and quiver be spent of shaft and bolt, never shall our hope fade. With our brothers and sisters of the Alliance fighting by our side, we shall weather the storm and emerge triumphant. For the children of Altana. It's a good speech. The morrow, Allied commanders shall convene in Juneau for a strategy meeting. The final stage of the northern expedition is nigh, and when it finally commences, rest will become a distant memory for us all. So let tonight be a time of unbridled joy and merriment. Revel, my friends, revel to your heart's content. Kind of like the run for music there, too. Poor little Zet. Does the entertainment not to please you, Sir Regulus? I am most pleased, Alexei. I assure you. I cannot deny that the stage feels eerily empty, bereft of her presence. I was talking about Portia. I'm meaning to ask a favor of you. Then ask away, my good sir. If there's anything that's simply... that's simple... Oh, simple to answer. Do for you, nothing would give me more pleasure. I shall be frank. We are short-handed for the upcoming operation. Ho-ho! You'd have the dancers of Troop Maikov fight at your side. Consider it done. Loath as I am to disappoint, fleet-footed message runners, not warriors, are what I require. My poor little me was desperately hoping to see some action. He wants to fight. Let him fight. Success in an operation of such grand scale, you see, rests upon perfect synchrony between the nations, thus the need for the swift relaying of information. Your troops is a recognized and respected name across the realm. Further, I know full well that your people can hold their own in battle should the need arise. Heaven forfend. I would be loath to entrust a role of such import to any other. Oh, you have such a way with words, Sir Regulus. That's the task you would have us do. Then look no further than Lizette and this strapping lad here. Alright, well, you're gonna be fucking message relayers. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I say, have we met? I fumbled to express myself, but my heart tells me our paths have crossed previously. I mean, it's because it has. Allow me to introduce Lizette, my brightest young dancer. Besides her is That's Right, our troop's #1 supporter. You'll be pleased to know that That's Right's a decorated member of the 7th cohort. You set my mind at ease, my friend. Once again, I find myself sinking deeper into your debt. Now then, without further ado, I shall set you to your first assignment. Pray make for Juneau immediately upon the conclusion of the festivities. I shall brief you regarding the details of the operation thence. May the goddess speed your way. Do. Okay. So say go to Juneau. Oh wait, not yet. Mr. Maikov, that's right. There you are, Lizette. The things you've been telling me, they were all true. Huh? Being erased from people's memories, a debonair gentleman of Sir Regulus's caliber wouldn't think to indulge in such a talented jest. Something. You do have a point. Plus, there's still no sign of Portia. What in the god's name, good name, could have happened to my girl? In light of the recent inexplicable events, I've decided to take a grand jet of faith and believe your fantastical tale of time traveling. It took you a while, Mr. Maikov, but I'm glad that you finally come around. You two are up against some fathom challenged fiends, aren't you? You poor things. I can't imagine how frightened it must have been at the time. You don't have to worry, Mr. Maikov. After all, I'm the Moonshade Butterfly, True Maikov's rising star. What's more, I have That's Right to back me up. Together, we form future fabulous, a tag team duo that simply can't be beat. Your youthful optimism did always raise my spirit. Mr. Maikov, I want to thank you for your kindness. Looking after me when I first joined the troop, drilling me on the finer points of the Krieg stance. To be honest, there was hardly anything left for me to do. It was as if you had been dancing things you were inside the womb. Did you ever receive training under anyone? Truth be told, Mother did teach me a thing or two. One last thing, Lizette, that's right. Whenever you feel like things are pirouetting out of control, remember that you can always seek refuge here. I'm not about to forget my own troops, poster girl, or her trusty sidekick. That's a promise. Thank you, Mr. Mykov. Now that all the formalities are settled, we can get back to focusing on our mission. Something brewing in Zarkabard. I can feel it in the pit of my stomach. With me, that's right. Next stop, the Grand Duchy of Juno. Alright, now we're free. Let me make sure I'm on the right mission, because it's telling me to go to... Not Juno. It is right. Alright. I need a book. Over here. Bum, bum, bum. We are going to go here. Alright, let's mount. After this damn door opens, there we go. I need to go to F6. Of course, it's way up there. Well. So Telmos is basically doing a shit job of changing things up. You know what I should look up? Should I do that today? I'll do it next time, if I remember. It's a good scene, though. Kind of do like how this storyline brings like back like the Dark Warriors a little bit. They actually have like voices, dialogue. It's actually a really good expansion. I think I would still put Chromathi in front. And then probably this one. And Treasures is good. It has its moments, but yeah. Yeah, I can't believe back in the day I owned this expansion and I never even touched the surface of it. Shit's fucking crazy. Still want to go north. Alright, here we go. Oh, that was the door, it's not. Oh well. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. And you two are? Come to partake in the Allied Strategy meeting. You'd best hurry. All nations' representatives have long made their way to the audience chamber. Joint Operation Headquarters has been established here in the Duchy under the auspices of Archduke Kamlanat. As you all know, the Allied forces of Altana have been amassing in Valdunia ahead of the looming battle. Blessing, the enemy's campaign against Tamnasia has effectively halved their presence in Valdunia. Even so, the Beastman Confederate force fortified in the Northlands is reported to exceed 50,000 strong. Commander Davalis has sent word regarding the situation at the Valdinian front, and the tidings are grim. Next to no ground has been made in the advance expedition against the Beastmen. Time has come for the Allied forces to hurl its entire weight against the icy walls of Castle Zaval and put an end to this impasse. Captain Rigolas of the Knights of the Iron Crest Hawk, step forth. Sir, you're hereby appointed commander of our northern forces, with plenary authority over the siege of Castle Zaval. Pound out the details of the operation at the meeting to be held hence. Sir, yes, sir. Quite the honor. Without further ado, I shall explain the particulars of the operation. Our forces shall be divided up by nation. Upon arrival in Tarkabard, each nation is to take position at one of the 3 rally points indicated. Pardon my premature interruption, but I fail to see the wisdom spreading so thinly our limited manpower. Then allow me to enlighten you. The 3 positions you see have been chosen by the virtue of their distance to the enemy's route of passage, Castle Zaval and the subterranean cavern, respectively. Subterranean cavern. It is known that beneath Zargabar lies a network of caverns that stretches out to the bowels of Castle Zaval. By commencing our offensive in concert, we engineer the enemy's retreat into the caverns, and ultimately the castle itself. Chief Sturm, have you the requested item? Naturally, Captain Bartholomew himself relayed the specifics of your order to me. So let me go get it, though. It's quite a lot. At my behest, our stocking allies have furnished us with a batch of custom explosives. Upon the confirmation the enemies retreat into the castle, we shall detonate the explosive and induce a cave-in in instant passage, severing all escape routes. Thence, the siege of Castle Zaval shall commence in earnest. I see. That concludes the first half of the operation. The second half begins with the frontal assault on Castle Zaval, a diversion to be sure. While the enemy's eyes are fixed on their front gate, Strike Force will steal its way to the castle's flank, and thence storm the keep and deal the killing blow. The strategy shall henceforth be known as Operation Snowstorm. Success rests upon all units involved, moving and breathing as one body and mind. Brilliantly concocted strategy is what I would say had we sufficient troops to execute it. My thoughts exactly. Well, I would be nothing short of a miracle if we weren't instead felled by the very same prey we seek to dispatch. Have the tempered climes of Sandoria softened your grip on the harness of reality? What? How dare you? Legatus Maximilian, please. Pressed for time we are, and I beg you keep your comments constructive. Just quite alright, Master Caster. I shan't deny that many a kingdom strategy has been somewhat unorthodox of late. But pray bear with me for a moment longer. I promise that all doubts will be assuaged. Enter. And who might these men and women be? It would be no exaggeration to call them the caulk that shall keep afloat the vessel that is Operation Snowstorm. Sparsely manned, as our main units are, they can ill afford to focus on aught but their assigned tasks. To allow us the flexibility to deal with the unforeseen, it was deemed that a flying column would best suit our needs. The Hydra Corps is the unit's name. Its configuration has been optimized for adaptability to meet the ever-changing face of the battlefield. Fascinating. Great balls of Faraga. If it isn't Tori Totori. Just started when I was wondering where you might be hiding. Lo and behold, you've gone and joined the Hydra Corps. It's a long story, but in a nutshell, I was duly invited to become a member. As you know, spells have never been my forte, but here my talents will get full use. The Geminian Warlocks I leave under your astute leadership. Do try not to bumble, you hear? Likewise to you, little brother. Choosing the members of this lead unit, each individual's unique talents were given precedence over proficiency in warfare. Well, this certainly explains the rumors that master craftsmen from across the Middlelands had assembled to produce weapons of unequaled might. But I venture to assume that all apprehensions regarding manpower have now been addressed. You assume correctly, Sir Realize. Please disregard... Sorry. You assume correctly, Sir Realize. Please disregard my earlier display for infantry. It seems like, he added like 6 people. Like, oh no, we're good now. So this is a celebrated Sandorian commander who has garnered such lavish praise. He appears ever ill on the shrewd tacticians spoken in rumors. I dare say victory might yet be within our grasp. Hold on, let me open my door real quick to let her out. It is a steep and rocky path that lies before us, my friends, but so long as we stand united, there is no mountain we cannot crest. He's like, yeah, together we shall restore peace to our lands. As final item on the agenda, allow me to introduce the 2 volunteers who will serve as messengers for the operation. Thrilled to meet you all. I'm Lilithette, Troop Mykov's brightest star, and with me here is That's Right, my trusted companion. Together, we form the unbeatable tag team duo, Future Fabulous. I guess she'd have to say all that. Like, we don't give a shit. And on that note, the meeting is concluded. We shall next meet on the snow-clad fields of Valdunia. Ensure that your respective units' passage there is uneventful. May the goddess smile upon us. Huh. Sorgalize has been straining himself ever since the dance performance. Thought of Portia tormented him still. He keeps his personal ordeals well hidden behind the mask, but to me it may as well be made of glass. Please keep heart, Sorgalize. Surely we'll triumph over the Beastmen, and then you and Portia will be reunited. Your concern is touching, young lady, but my foremost priority is the operation's success. Private matters have no place on the battlefield, nor in my mind. As commander, I must abide no thought that might impair my judgment. War is a fickle thing. Plan out every single detail, though we might. No man can know how events will unfold. Now then, pray make ready to leave for Zarkabard at the earliest hour. May the goddess watch over you. That's right. Do you know what happened at the Battle of Zarkabard? How events are supposed to have unfolded? History tomes say that the Allied forces triumphed despite overwhelming odds, securing victory in the conflict. But with so much of the history already altered and countless variables at play, I dare not place my trust in the words of a book. First-hand accounts, on the other hand. That's right. Let's say you and I learn more about the campaign from someone who is directly involved. The knowledge should prepare us better for what's to come. Let's make a brief detour to the present-day Sandoria before we head to Zarkabard. Alright, back to the prisons. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.